Hey, what's up, everybody? We're here at Grapevine Power Sports with my buddy Carl. You know, if you remember a few months ago, I gave away a brand new Slingshot to one lucky winner, and I was digging the vehicle so much that I had to get one for myself, and I've got a pretty wacky plan for it, but I'm not going to divulge that just yet, but just know that we're going to gas monkey it up. For now, tell me how it came. This is a 2021
Polaris R model. It's a one of the standard versions, and it has every bell and whistle that Polaris makes for it. It's got travel bags. It's got the special sound system. It has the sunshade top.
Yeah.
And it is tricked out. It has all the ground effects that they offer for it. It's the best looking machine I've seen.
Wacky. And look at that, it's Dallas Cowboys color. It won't be for long. I'm gonna go terrorize the roads a little bit, and then we're gonna get into customizing this bad boy. I've got some pretty freaky ideas.
Cool.
And I know they get pretty crazy with these things, so.
Yep.
I'm not going low though, I'm going the different direction. I'm going up.
Nice.
Hey, I appreciate it again, man.
Yeah, thank you.
What's up, guys? Hey, Chase. Yo. Get over here, sir. I got a project. You're gonna love this.
Man, you got another one of these?
Brand new.
So what's up with this one?
Oh, so this one is mine. All right? So I want to do something trick and something different, and I want it to go fast. And I've been watching the old interwebs, and everybody goes low, big wheels, you know, neon lights underneath, all kinds of stereo systems, and that's cool and all. And there's some people that are turboing them and what have you. They got a crazy little 4-cylinder in there. I want more of a crazy like look to it.
Okay.
Almost like guys that run pre-runners on the street, you know?
Right.
Because they just like the look. What if this thing had big old tires, full articulating suspension? I think we go with, you know, maybe even 35 or 37s. I'm talking about getting it up
That's a big tire.
and getting rid of a lot of this extra
Right, get on like,
body panels and what have you. You know, what if we take it and follow this line out here, lose all that, follow this line down here, keep all that, and we got our headlights up high, and lose this mud flap back here.
Okay.
This roof is great, but I don't think we need it. I want to run like a roof rack.
Okay.
Think of like on top of some of the trucks I've had, or even like out there on our Gas Monkey Tequila van.
Yeah, right.
Okay, so a roof rack with the extruded metal all the way around the rails.
And then you want like the spare tire back here, or?
Yeah, like in the back of a truck.
Right.
So big old spare roof rack sitting here. That'll block the sun for us.
Okay.
You know, old-timey, I don't know if I'd go old-timey. We want new-looking but old-looking, round, you know, killer LEDs.
Gotcha.
The light bar stuff, I don't think that's the look I'm going for here. No. I'm going for like an urban assault vehicle. Like I am the neighborhood watch patrol from hell.
Okay.
And I mean, I want it up in the air. I want to chase kids through the parking lots and stuff like that. Not really, but you know, if they were busting out windows in my neighborhood.
Right. You want to be able to chase them down.
Yeah, they're on their bicycles and stuff. I want to go get them. But seriously though, think we could run some big coilovers through here,
Okay.
you know, expose them.
I think we can get away with that.
Because I was looking at the way this is put together here, and
Right.
these two pieces bolt, but they're plastic. And I think if we use some metal and angle it more, we can get these much more flared up.
Okay. Yeah, I see what you're saying that way. And that way we don't have to get it as high. We can leave the ride real nice, and then we can fit a much bigger tire.
That's the trick. I still want I want it to ride like a marshmallow, man.
Okay.
You know, just
So just like a pre-runner, when you gas it, it squats. When you jump something, it just cush down.
yeah.
So-
because I'm like, again, I'm in my neighborhood watch patrol, and I'm chasing down these kids that have been beating mailboxes with a bat, and I got to get them. So they might try to cut across the schoolyard, and here I come, right?
I got you.
For cool factor, maybe we go to chain link.
I think that'd be rad.
Go to sprockets and chain, maybe even two or at least one big link. I don't know.
Right.
I'm going to leave it up to you to look for that. And then I want to get everything up that can clear.
Right. Give it some more ground clearance.
And then I think this is an actual functioning part of the vehicle. And so are these bars coming down inside these side panels. I think I want almost like an exoskeleton to come down, follow here, follow our pathway, you know, come across, more lights right here, lights up there.
Right. And we can integrate our shock hoop into that roll cage too.
Correct. There, now we're talking. And then we're going to complete color change it.
What color?
I know it's been done before, but you know, desert sand, you know, I don't want to do camo, but I like the desert color and the black.
Right.
Maybe some accessories in greens and reds.
Okay.
I mean, almost militaristic style. I mean, it's a street vehicle, but it's to go out and do something different. I mean, I've been challenged, if you will, to make this into something that nobody would think of making it into.
Okay.
I want a utilitarian street vehicle that makes people like freak out if it's behind them.
I got you.
Are you sure you got me?
No, I got you 100%. You want to be able to run through a brick wall if you want.
Now, do you want the cool part of this or the part of this? Because the part's kind of
Okay, well, give me the cool part first.
So you're 22 now, right?
Yep.
So have you ever even been to SEMA?
No.
But you know all about it. I mean, I'm sure.
Yeah, I know all about it.
Yeah, you've been following it since you were 10 years old, I bet.
Right.
Okay. Well, Polaris Slingshot has asked me to build this for SEMA, which is in about 100 days.
It's not a whole lot of time. We got another build going on too.
Yeah, but you're not listening. If they ask me, I'm asking you. So now, your first time to SEMA, you're coming with a vehicle in-house that you built. Now, what are you going to say about that?
I mean, I'm down for sure. 100%. I mean, we can make it happen.
I think it'd be rad, dude. I'm going to get our rendering guy on it and see if he can pull out of my head kind of what I have in my brain. So there you go. That's your challenge. Should you choose to accept it, 100 days. We can't really let up on that.
Nope.
But we got a deadline on that. And the bad part about that is this actually's deadline is before that one. So there you go.
Okay.
I don't want to be like a bunch of these guys that build for SEMA.
They're building it on the trailer?
Yeah, I don't want to be building it on the trailer. I don't want to be sitting out in the parking lot trying to put it together or whatever. I want a tested, tuned, road-ready vehicle. If it was up to me, we'd drive it there. But I don't think they're going to want us to because they're putting it inside in the booth and
right. They don't want to tear it up.
what have you. Oh, I want to come out of SEMA on the dock and just sky right off of it.
Okay, we can make that happen.
Well, there you go. So anyways, you get after it. I'll talk to Gerald. I want a little bit more height here because with the top down, I'm pretty close when I have my helmet on.
Yeah.
So this is an accessory. I believe it should just bolt off.
Okay.
I don't know how that happens.
Well,
But
I can look into that.
let's start figuring that out and get this thing off to begin with, and then we'll know where we're at.
Okay.
There you go, man.
I better get to work.
Deal?
Deal.
All right. If you get it done, I'll pay for your trip to Vegas. Jay, step into my office. I got to get one of those intercom things.
Oh boy, what does he want now?
All right, so our boy Gerald got us done up on my idea for the slingshot.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
Because it's different.
I'm ready.
You know what everybody else is doing. These slamming them low, neon lights, and big old stereos, and candy color, whatever.
Right.
So we're going the other way. I'm talking up. I want like Fox shocks through there. I want a big roof rack. I think the tire might end up being too big, but I still want a roof rack.
Okay.
And if we go with an oversized tire and stuff, I've just been staring at it, looking at it at night when I'm sitting here all alone trying to figure out what to do with my life. Gerald kind of put my concept in there. I just think this is going to have to be taller.
Okay. It's pretty off the wall.
Oh, nobody's done anything like this.
Nobody. I've never seen that. I think that looks pretty rad.
Could look real rad. So there you go. What do you think about the creative genius that came out of my head?
I think it's awesome. I think we got a lot of work to do.
Cool. Go build it.
Okay.
Well,
I need
to
that.
go by?
Yeah, I need that.
Okay. Pin that up on your personal board.
Okay. Lots of work to do.
Throw that down there. Looks better already.
Yep.
I don't think the suspension is going to give us that much trouble, even if we have to make our own A-arms and stuff.
Right.
What I'm worried about is the aesthetic and getting it on some tires that are going to be the size we want.
Right.
So, okay, let's mock up that front, lose the pieces because it looks like they bolt together.
Yeah, they just bolt together here and clip in.
Save all our bolts and clips and everything just to see if we're going to go backwards. And let's see what it looks like, because we'll just jack the rear end up to the proper height.
Right.
And let's see what it looks like that.
Okay.
All right.
About 20 minutes.
I think I like the idea of that.
Okay. Yeah, because shit, we can even
Kind of follow.
right.
Yeah, and metal it all the way under. Maybe that'll give it the look of like a
Skid plate.
skid plate, rock plates.
Right.
Yeah. And that's going to trim up that whole bottom, make it look,
Right.
hey, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Get you some of that.
We'll just trim it right there on the line, all the way down.
I wouldn't trim it. I'd take it off first. Looks like it separates here.
Yep.
I'd take that piece off on both sides.
And then we'll just pull the muffler and see how it turns.
Yeah, without the spacer. I just
Right.
don't like the spacers well.
Yeah.
You know, and I've seen that on some guys' rides, and it just looks like they didn't know what the hell they were doing when they ordered their offset on their wheels.
Right.
You know, and I don't want that. I want it to look like, you know, we know what the hell we're doing, because hopefully we know what the hell we're doing.
We know what we're doing.
All right, let's look at this. Then come flat here with a piece and have it whoop out for a step with all the speaker shit goes back in, and then we turn the corner. Real sexy, like from this pivot point to this bend here. Oh yeah.
That'll look good.
You got anything holding on?
It's just, it's too small. Head up a little bit. All right. We'll be fine.
Yeah, I dig that. Now, let me show you something that I've done before back in the old days on the hot rods.
Okay.
You take something that's on one side, but you want to follow the same angle. So you take it and you flip it on the other side. So bet you any amount, take this blinker right here, turn it upside down, put it over here.
Oh shit.
See what I mean?
Yeah.
We used to do this on all the Packards and 50s, Chevys and stuff like that. So all you're gonna do is flip them upside down. They're gonna end up following the same angle and should mold right in there, super sexy.
The only thing that might throw that off is the headlights.
Huh?
The only thing that might throw that off is the headlights.
Well, I would love to keep the lights where they are And that's the other thing is if
Well, we just got to trim it. I just didn't want to trim just
if
yet.
we get the angle that we want, on this, with these turned up, then these are going to clear and we're home free. But I was thinking, yeah, we're going to be home free because we're just going to turn this gap just ever so slightly.
Right. It just needs a couple inches of clearance.
Yeah, so when you come down to this point, you're doing quarter inch, half inch at the most.
Right.
Now we're going to have to worry about this transition though when we do that.
I don't know. Worst case, we can heat it up and bend it however we want it.
We're not going to be able to bend this here because this is a complex curve. See, over here it looks a lot meaner. It's got action going on. There's shit happening. And if you look at it on the other side, it looks boring because it looks like this thing that's fixing to just jump on you.
Right.
And over here, it's got all this mechanical going on. I think it needs matching swing arm on both sides, just like you would on a motorcycle.
Right.
Not that one because that's a hardtail, but looking the same, except for this doesn't have drive over here. It's almost like we want to be able to, if we make a double-sided swing arm, all the same specs on both sides, and just have an axle that goes through, just like on a motorcycle.
Right.
Like on my Softail, my greenback's over there. Double-sided swing arm. And then we have these massive shocks, much more bigger than that.
That come down. I'm just trying to think how it's going to bolt because it needs to be like a 3-piece wheel.
I'm talking a double-sided swing arm. So axle's just going to go all the way through, and it's going to bolt from each side, just like it is over here.
So we're having problems because this big of a tire does not fit in the swing arm. So it's all the way up against there, and it's still got probably 1.5 inches, 2 inches before we can get lugged through the hole. So that's the dilemma right now is how far do we want to go back and what's the design of the swing arm?
Well, now the big question is if we want to go down to 35s.
They say these are 35s, so you mean 33s?
33s. I thought we were on 37s. Okay, so we're on 35s.
35s. 37 would be a push.
That's too much. And 33 is too common of a size. It'll look like we took a car cart.
Right.
I don't like that. So we're going to stay with 37s.
35.
What he said. All right, well, there you go. That's a hard day's work. And we at least got an idea of what we think we want it to look like. I've got that idea in my head. I'm going to let it out one of these days.